This is the Simpit. I'm your host, Shaun Cole, and welcome to today's edition of the Pit Stop, the Friday Supreme edition of the Pit Stop, where you, the pit crew, you are the real star of today's show. The only reason today is the Supreme is because it's Friday. Fridays are awesome. I'm in a good mood. You should be in a good mood. Here comes the weekend, and what? Are you not hearing me? Do you not hear me, Joa? Are my words not coming through the microphone? I see mic levels. It should be working just fine. Happy Friday, everybody. I am in a really good mood. If everything works well, I'm going to be in a terrific mood. All sorts of great things planned for today and the weekend coming up. So I am excited. I hope you're having a good Friday so far. And thank you for being here for today's edition of the Pit Stop. Before we get to the show, a couple things I do want to talk about. Number one, if you're not watching us at Simpit Live on Twitch, I am going to promote it right now. Why? Well, because yesterday I was live. I was live yesterday. So if you're waiting for a pit stop, we only do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, of course. You're waiting for an edited video. We are working on things. But if you wanted to see what we're working on behind the scenes for that next video, you would have needed to be here yesterday on Twitch. Because yesterday we actually installed. Now, how do you say it? AOLogs? iLogs? A-logs? I'm not sure. I put on this brake and shifter, sequential shifter, and we spent all day getting them on the rig, dialing them in, changing the LED colors. You see a little blue glow in the image because you can actually change that. There's a cat fighting, lots of swearing over there. AIO logs. This is a nifty little shifter and handbrake. I got to tell you, it is a very small but very hardy package. Anyway, we did this on yesterday live. We unboxed them. You got to see me filming all the beauty shots and all the shots that make up the edited piece. And then you got to see me get them installed on the rig and actually get out on track and drive them. I mean, it was an all-day affair because when it comes to what we do here at the Simpit, when it comes to testing, it's not like, oh, this is nice, let's review it. There is a process, and you get to see that process, but it's only the process, the how the sausage is made is only seen over there on Simpit Live at Twitch. So you definitely want to check in over there as well. What else do I want to talk about today? Do I want to... let's just get to the news. Let's get to the news. I have some things I want to talk about for the Simpit crew. We'll clean things up at the end of the show. But yeah, Simpit Live on Twitch. And it is really beautiful craftsmanship. It really is. We're talking about those shifters that, that I'm very impressed by. With that, I mean, I don't mind telling you, and if you watch the live stream, you would have gotten my impressions there, but I don't mind telling you that before the review, I'm very impressed with these. So we'll talk more about that. I'm working on that review very quickly, trying to get that out very quickly. Sometimes I take off... No, there's no pasties. All right. On with the news. Let me take a swig of coffee. You do get to see me yell at all sorts of things. I get frustrated. You know, when you're testing, anytime you get a new product, you think about it, you get a new steering wheel and you plug it in and for some reason something's not right. And 99 out of 100 times it's gonna work fine. It's just some setting, some installation, some process, some order that you needed to go through. But a little patience will go a long way when it comes to something new. You get to see all my breakdowns and frustrations. Andy Steck now following us on Twitch. Thank you, Andy. Yeah, and we are live at Simpit. Whoa, hey, why is Oculus starting up on its own? Whatever. My computer is doing some weird stuff. Anyway, all right, so Simpit Live, yeah, we do a little pregame show, so to speak, like today I was running very far behind. I was teetering between having a great day and having a terrible day, and you got to see that this morning on the Simpit Live. I wasn't really talking so much with the community as much as just freaking out, trying to get the show up and running. And then after the show, we're going to do some things as well. We got some stuff we're going to do. Today, after the show on Simpit Live, we have actually a few different things I'd like to do. I did a bunch of filming of the shifters last night. I'd like to do some more filming so that we can formulate and finish that review and get it underway. We're going to film that review. We're going to film it live and then edit that and then put it out. That's going to be much like our Thrustmaster pedal review. And then in addition to that, I need to get some 3D printing going. In addition to that, I have my WinSim new fans in that I was thinking we could play with as well. So all sorts of cool stuff going on at Simpit Live. Of course, you'll see the final version on YouTube. All right, back to the news. I'm sorry. I'm done with that till the end of the show at least. This is the iRacing sponsored truck. Ty Majeski and his niece are getting motorsport sponsorship for 2020 from iRacing. Ty Majeski's number 45 Chevrolet Silverado will carry familiar colors for several races during the season. iRacing, we couldn't help with Majeski, whatever. Where do they go on to talk about the niece? I missed the niece part. I thought, what do they mean by and niece? Anyway, not a big surprise. Ty Majeski. They say he has a 10,000 I rating on 2 different accounts. Niece. Anti-Tech, AO Logs is always OOS. It's usually a 1-month pre-order situation as they are built to order. Yeah, I think March 9th. March 9th is the next release date for the AO Logs shifters, AIO Logs shifters. So they're doing pre-orders. I believe it was $165. Whoops. $165 for the handbrake, $165 for the shifter. And that's a sequential shifter, and they're taking pre-orders for their March 9th release. All right, there you go. Thank you. Thank you for that, Cranky. Here's another shot. Whoa. All right, that's nice. Another article. That was that spinny thing. That's going to get me in a bad mood. 23rd. I thought I just looked at that just yesterday, but my memory could be crapper. Um, 23rd, I stand corrected. You are correct. You are the Real Star Today show. You are an honored member of the pit crew for getting that right. But yeah, this is what we're talking about, the AIO Logs projects. Sequential shifter, 165. Pre-order it now for March 23rd. Same thing on the handbrake, 165. Pre-order for March 23rd. Nice hardware. Again, I'm very impressed. I don't mind saying that before the review. Maxwell, you like that shifter too? Is that right? Autosport. Autosport talking about what a Le Mans winner gets out of iRacing. Another article about yet another professional level driver. We have a few stories talking about professional drivers and sim racing. More and more. Oh, but in his socks. Look at that. Anyway, cool article at Autosport if you want to read today. What else? Who let the Max out? I do need a few sequenced things. I need a bigger boat. RFactor with new news. You know, we wait for their monthly news, but actually they're on such a fast rate right now that it's happening more than monthly. Anyway, today they came out with this, February 21st, 2020. Take on the best in RFactor 2 GT Pro and GT Challenge series. They have a little video. The Season 1, the GT Series Season 1 trailer. I'll take a swig of coffee while we enjoy that. Me too, Tom. Yes, Rip, I agree. It's a great price. That is a great question, Tom Jones. I need to get a hold of Mitchie. He sent me a message, but I was kind of behind things. All right, looks pretty cool. Here's their schedule. Whoa. They flashed too quickly there for me. We have 2 series. The GT Challenge schedule. March 9th, Silverstone, my favorite track and where we're going to be in the F3 car. Nürburgring, VIR, Imola, Sebring, Le Mans. And the other one? You saw the dates. I'm sure it's down here as well. Their sponsors are The Race and Fanatic. 6 races per. Not that you fight for your share of the $15,000 prize pool and claim some cool prizes as well. Choose your ride. Do I need to play that in the background while we look at the cars? Oh, I didn't even have it playing. Oh, I ruined it all. Sorry. I think it lost its fun after I blew it. Sorry. Anyway, cool racing going on. 15 grand. So when we're looking for those tiered competitions that aren't that F1 2019 by a draft only, or you're out, you know, if you're not in that top 18, 20 drivers, you're out, you're not involved, you're not part of it. But look at the money, you know, $500,000. Anyway, now we're talking about lower tiers, things that are going to start happening for, you know, those I'm an alien, but I'm not on the A list of the alien group competitions. And that's going to be great for the future of sim racing. Dirt, they just promoted this. I'm just telling you. I mean, we're tightening, kind of bump. We're kind of beating a dead horse here. But Dirt, in season 1, you sent Colin Skoda around Monte Carlo. In season 2, you sent his Subaru through Wales. In season 3, you took out tricky Greek hairpins. On March 24th, you'll go flat out. Anyway, they're just promoting the new content coming. It's free for you if you own the flat out pack. Well, yeah, duh. that's what it means when I own it. Oh, I see. It's free for all season owners. Yeah, you guys should check your post. It's free for you. Oh, it's free for you if you own. Yeah. I get it. Do you guys get it? Anyway, March 24th? Yeah. So, the day after the shifters. Andy's Tech. You're getting the Fanatic Club Sport 2.5 hub and a V3 pedals, but stuck between the Thrustmaster shifter or the Club Sport shifter price is what is the hard part. Oh, you know, Andy, if I were you, I would definitely wait to hear my review of the AIO logs shifter before I made that very decision. Joa says, last time Shaun raced an open-wheel car at Silverstone, he lost his cool. Tune in this Sunday to see the train wreck part 2. Can I pull that video up? Is that newsworthy? I'm not sure it is. I would love to see that. Brian Ostrike. Hey, Shaun, do you think the Mercedes DAS system will be implemented in the F1 2020 game? That is a great question. Yes. Now, will it make release? I don't know if it'll make the release date, but I could see that being something that gets added when they have specs good enough to go by. How's that for an uneducated answer? Okay, hold on. I'm going to try it. Silverstone. You guys want to see what could be a preview? Oh, shoot. Silverstone comes up a bunch. I can't find the video on short notice. We'll have to use that as a promo for this weekend. Yes, that is exactly where it came from, Tom Jones. If anyone has a link to that video, I will send you a Simpit sticker just for finding that video queued up to the moment of my mental breakdown at Silverstone. I don't know if we can play that on YouTube. That might be over the top. All right, Grid. 4 hours ago, they posted car tuning and multiplayer, player stats and total mileage. Option to clean your car. Grid's next free update introduces more features requested by the Grid community. So Grid, again, they do an update, and then supposedly they're listening to their group, finding out what changes the group, the yes, it probably was an SRS race. Exactly, Shane. Exactly. Anyway, they're talking about the update coming and things they've done in response to what the community has been asking for. Now, does that mean they always address the number one issues? No, but these are things that people have been requesting. So, good for them. Current Codemasters, they support. Some would say they support. Some would say they support their some would say they make their titles better with extensive support, and some would say they fix their broken titles with needed support. But either way, they continue to update Grid. Codemasters talking about vacancies to Vulcans, testing to trials. This week's Codies racing line has it all. Catch up on all of our news from their last fortnight. Anyway, we'll check that out. In addition to that, to celebrate the imminent start of the new F1 season, we're giving away a copy of Duke's video official season review on Blu-ray and a copy of F1 2019. To be in a chance to win, just reply with your favorite moment of the 2019 season, and there's a link there at the Twitter feed for Codemasters, so you could win that. And then that racing line we were talking about, if you want to read it, they have it there at Codemasters as well. F1 2019, it's a recap of everything that we talk about every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on the show. But if you want to read it all and the latest, greatest from them, you'll find that at Codemasters. This is cool. All right. So, Takuma Miyazono, who goes by Kiro Kuma, is the guy who won the Nations Cup race down there at Sydney. This is a big deal. This could be the next Igor Fraga of our world, right? Tom Jones sent me a link. All right. Let me get that queued up. Let's finish this story. Okay, I hope this works. Hey, Ola, how you doing? And Tom Jones, you just might get a sticker. It looks like you got it. But so congratulations. This is the post here. This is the guy. This could be the next Igor Fraga. The next, Gran Turismo championships lead to great things if you think over and over, whether you're talking GT Academy or just winning the GT championship. It is one of the best ever. And at the 107 mark, thank you. So anyway, this is him coming home. Gran Turismo posted this. So this is pretty cool. Kiro Kuma, EJ20, was congratulated at the airport after his stunning FIA GTC Nations Cup victory in Sydney. Anyway, this guy already, superstar. And if you're a gamer, if you're into Gran Turismo, you watch this 50 million people did. This guy is, again, a superstar in our world. Anyway, this kind of touched me. Congratulations to him. That's just awesome. All right. Silverstone. So this weekend, actually, you know what? Oh, I gotta skip this ad. I'll play this again for you guys. We have to remind me to turn on, okay, 107. Shoot, I kind of like the look of this layout. All right, let's hope that Joa has that right. I'm going to bring that back up when we get to talking about this weekend's race. All right, well, if you get a better time stamp, let me know, and maybe we'll look at multiple parts. All right, what else? So, has this happened to you? I can tell you it's happened to me in a couple of Marvel movies for sure, but the list goes on, and I wish I could get a shot of every one that I can think of, but I don't know if it's worth the time. If you ever do flight sims, if you're a fan of Thrustmaster, you know the HOTUS Warthog flight stick. It is absolutely one of the best jet fighter style flight sticks that you can buy for flight sims. And I know people who fly even Cessnas on it, even though typically you'd be more with a yoke than a stick. But incredible stick. The flight stick, I have seen that stick in a million movies. Okay, realistically, 10 movies? It's like the go-to prop for Hollywood. It's like the thing that they can just like take that top and screw it onto anything and have an instant, you know, quality like military level piece. Anyway, Parasite, which I have not seen. Parasite, which won the Academy Award for Best Film, Best Foreign Film, actually shows a warthog stick. So Mr. Park has a Hotess warthog on the desk in this scene from Parasite. Can you see it there? There it is. Boom. That guy was just knocking around, hitting it. It's in the new Top Gun. There you go, Devin Booth. Yeah. Anyway, I just thought this was a great post, and it just made me think, because I've seen it in like 3 of the different Marvel movies. I've seen it in other movies. They just can't come to mind right now because I'm scatterbrained. But if you guys, anybody who sends me a screenshot from a movie with a Hotess stick, send it to me at Shaun, SHAUN, at thesimpit.com. I will send you a Simpit sticker just for doing that. Let me know. If you do send me an image, you can speed up the process. Send me your address and the color of sticker you'd like. I've got black, white, orange, and blue. Yes, I would love, please, anyone who sends me a screenshot of a Hotess stick in a movie, I'd like to reward you. I'd like to show them all. I think it's really cool that sim racing makes primetime Hollywood all the time with that. And for that matter, if you have any other sightings of sim gear, I think Iron Man, I think there was an Iron Man. Didn't he have a sim rig in the background? If you have a screenshot of anything sim racing related, it needs to be directly sim racing related from any movie, I will send you a Simpit sticker. So there you go. Thank you very much. If you do send them, I appreciate it. I love when you guys take action on things that I need out there. So, as you know, F1 testing is underway. Barcelona testing. Here's McLaren talking about their test day. Another productive day with Lando covering 137 laps at Barcelona. Talking about him and all that. Blah, blah, blah. Showing all the testing times from all the teams. Preseason. What I'm talking about is this is when I get inspired to race. When racing starts coming back into the news. My stickers are very expensive, by the way. Anybody who gets one of my stickers know those things cost me like $1.50, $2 a piece. They're really expensive. They're very good 3M vinyl good stickers, but they do cost a bit of money. Anyway, your orange-faced reference cranky. So if I start seeing F1 on TV, if I start reading F1 in the news, I want to be driving F1. Isn't that the way it goes? It really does. Anyway, here's a shot here of Lando and Carlos Sainz, I can never say his name right, driving Kartcraft, I believe is what they're actually playing, on a sim rig at the testing session. Again, you can never take the gamer out of a driver. If you're a gamer, you're a gamer. If you're a sim racing gamer, I don't care what your pro real life career will bring, you still end up gaming because it's fun. It's a release. It's a diversion. I talk about diversion all the time as a release. I think we get so serious in our sim racing world, much like these guys get in their F1 world. You need to do something else. And so, for some people, it's playing Wreckfest. For some people, it's playing ATS, American Truck Simulator. For some, it's diving into a different hobby entirely or getting to the gym or out on a bike. It's really important. You got to break things up. Break up the monotony when things get intense. Anyway, here they are having fun playing Kartcraft in the middle of testing. This is literally at testing. Here's post on the car. Here's the car. Here's the car. Here's them effing around on sims. And here's them out on the track for real. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. What else? Second chance. Second chances. We're going to have a different second chance story here in a minute. But here's a girl, a lady, a woman, who was a pro racer, had a horrific crash that took her out, made a comeback, had another horrific crash that took her out again. And then it was suggested to friends for her to get onto Zwift to get her competitive stride back. And that's exactly what she did. I want you to remember this story because I'm going to parallel this with a different topic that I have somewhere selected here that comes right back to this point. Actually, here we go. So Angela McRae, a second chance to ride. So after 2 crashes taking her out of professional cycling, she uses Zwift, the Zwift simulation, to get back in the mindset, to get back into competitive form, and to respawn her career. Now let's jump over to Juan Correa. He was in an F2 crash August 31st, 2019 at Spa. This life that took the life of Antoine Hubert. Is it Anton Hubert? I remember that crash. It was a horrible moment in racing for sure. Juan Correa came away with extensive damage to himself. Anyway, he, in his pursuit of coming back, and you can see, look at this poor guy. But here he is sim racing. Here he is not just sim racing, but competitive sim racing. Here's a great video. You want a good thing to watch today? Go to The Race. The Race. That's one of those sponsors of that new RFactor competition. And check out this video here. And you're going to see a really cool, touching story on him making his comeback. So simulations can spawn careers. Simulations can spawn comebacks. Whether you're talking about on a bike or in a car or probably a great many other things. Anyway, I applaud our sport, our hobby, our common interest, that being sim racing, for what we do. For people who have nothing to do with pro careers, it is a wonderful rehabilitation tool. Got a really touching email that I need to respond to. A gentleman who had brain surgery and had been away from sim racing a long time. And as soon as his doctors gave him the clearance, he's back. He's back fully into sim racing. And sim racing is part of his just personal rehabilitation. Getting back to feeling like human sometimes is really important when we're down in a rut. So, yes, David Payne. Agreed. So, MotoGP is releasing April 23rd. So, we got a bunch of stories here. So, 'tis the season of new game announcements or release date announcements. MotoGP 20 announced for PS4, releasing April 23rd. Really good trailer inside. So they've got a trailer.
Peggy 3. It always starts with silence.
I saw that video, John. That was incredible.
Before taking place, one next to the other. And in that silence, a whole world comes to life.
Really?
Made of attention to details, dedication, movements.
Am I crazy or is this a little over the... Are that, seriously?
Beyond, turning passion into pure energy. Until silence is no more. It becomes the roar of your engine on the racetrack. It becomes the constant support of your own team. It becomes the grit to live the most realistic experience when you challenge your friends, the champions of the past, or today's heroes. And in the end, it becomes the pure emotion of triumph. MotoGP 20, Beyond Together.
Oh no, I thought that was a little over the top, didn't I? I mean, show me the game. Anyway, Xbox Hub talking about it. Milestone detail and date MotoGP for Xbox, PS4, Switch, PC, and Stadia. You've got Xbox achievements talking about MotoGP delivering a more strategic and realistic bike racing sim this April. You've got MotoGP 20, sorry. Milestone and Dorna back on track with MotoGP 20 on April 23rd with astonishing new gameplay features and technical improvements. MotoGP 20 marks a step forward for the definitive MotoGP experience. And keep in mind, this is the game that we've covered for 2 seasons now, the MotoGP eSport. This is what they will be running on. So, I'd like to do that. It'll be fun. I know it'll be fun. Is this the same? I don't know if we've seen this one. This is for the eSport. There you go, David. That would be awesome. Okay, yeah, so the MotoGP eSport going as well. Pure PlayStation talking about SnowRunner plows through the powder on April 28th. Lots of releases, so it seems like March, April seems to be one of those end of the first quarter release dates for game companies, I guess. SnowRunner. All right, I have no idea what this is. Let's check this out now. I'm going to start playing things like this with the audio on until something happens. Hey, Dirkquist, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, look at that. Okay, this looks like it could be a lot of fun. Oh, dude, did you see that? Dude! Dude! This looks awesome! Oh! I want to see that one shot of the big load. Wait, it was further back. Here it comes. That. Oh! This looks really good! Oh, I gotta contact them. So what's this gonna be on? So... SnowRunner, the highly anticipated sequel to the ultimate off-road simulation and multi-million seller MudRunner, developed by Saber Interactive. Alright, so I've played a couple versions, variations over time of MudRunner. Really, really... PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC through the Epic Games Store. These guys have a really good track record. And this looks like the most fun extreme version yet, if I'm not mistaken. April 28th. Awesome! Awesome! I'm really excited for that one. Pre-order now. Alright, where can we pre-order? We got it, well, at the Epic Store. Alright, we gotta get a hold of them. Let me put this over here. Alright, here's our next story. Yeah, that would be really cool, David. Yes. Yes. Brett Favre. We're going back to the 80s. Like, oh my god. I'm sorry, you guys. You know, my whole life is stuck in the 80s, if you really have to know. My style of clothing... The shoes I like, the glasses I like, the music I like. I am stuck in the 80s. I can't help it. I just can't. So, yeah, when instinct comes through, I guess that's where my lingo comes from as well. GT Planet talking about this week's Forza Horizon 4 season change, speeding through the autumn leaves. And what? Pista's coming, meet and yeet. Meet and yeet. The cross-country series, off-road buggies, Nissan Cup, street scene, yeah, with the Nissan. Anyway, that's what's going on in the world of Forza Season 4. Horizon 4, sorry. What else? Zhejiang? Zhejiang. How do you say this one, you guys? Help me out. Zhejiang. Zhejiang. Rat. Round and round. Wasn't that rat? Was that rat? What was their big name hit? Far Out. Far Out, man. Karate Kid. Yes. You don't need to do that again? Oh, but come on. They're redoing Bill and Ted's. Zhejiang. International circuit now available in Race Room Racing Xperience. Their first update of 2020 has arrived to Race Room. With it comes a brand new circuit located in the city of Shaoxing in the eastern province of Zhejiang, China. Say hello to the Zhejiang circuit. Thank you, Rick. Oh, John Hill. That's not cool. Yes, because they stopped doing them shortly after that, Brad. Remember when MTV used to actually be a video? That was the whole point. Check this out. RFactor Pro. We're in the hunt for a digital content engineer. What does that mean? Digital content engineer. Is this for me? Is this a job for me? Mutilating yet another. Bruce, the list goes on. I should have a world map with thumbtacks for every language that I've murdered. I believe MTV is still on, but they don't do anything. It's like a reality show, tabloid show now, isn't it? Isn't that all MTV does? I haven't tuned in for a long time, to be honest with you. Not sure if anyone even cares. A programmer? So is this the guy who makes good cameras? Anyway, RFactor Pro is looking for a digital content engineer. Watch this video, see what can help us. Oh, we can find out right here. A promo video.
Plasti's on the lead roundabout is challenging for autonomous vehicles. The complex layout, lack of road paint or lane separation make it difficult even for a human to understand. There are now autonomous cars testing on an exact copy of this and the surrounding
okay, Joe,
in
got that.
Pro. All our models are built from kinetic lines.
Downtown Julie Brown.
The object is correctly placed, correlating with the HD map data consumed by your autonomous driver models. The stochastic nature of the real world avoids the regular patterns found in synthetic data that destroy deep neural network training performance.
Is this cool? Was that fascinating? Video kill the radio star? Yes, it did happen. You know what? We are down to the end of the show, so I'm gonna check those videos there, Joe, Tom. Let's check out some sim rigs. So here we go. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Look at inverted pedals on this Deathmobile here. Look at this. How does that is that bottom going to be strong enough? What do you think? Is that going to flex like that a little bit? Park, the effing Shark 19. The effing Shark. Posted this one. Total Deathmobile design. Cool looking design. Nice looking stain. He actually took the time to stain his rig. Do you guys see that? Little. Oh, can't really get much more zoomed in, can we? Oh, there we can. Yeah, does that look strong enough? The only thing holding the left and right together is the top and the inverted. Yeah, it's properly rustic. Anyway, nice looking rig there. Congratulations on your Deathmobile. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what I am talking about. Dimebag 1050. What does Dimebag mean? Dimebag 1050 with his $17 wheel. 17? That's a Logitech G29, isn't it? Isn't that a G29 or 920? I get them confused, but there you go. I talk about the Playseat Challenge being an incredible sim rig, right? that is pretty much a play seat challenge for $17. I think he's talking the rig price. $17 plus a wheel. Shaun, do you know how far apart the mounting holes on the new Thrustmaster pedals are? Yes, I do. Give me 1 minute. We need to go to Discord anyway. Is that right? Was that his name or nickname, the Pantera guitarist? Is that right? Measurements on the Thrustmaster pedals. Let's do that first. Give me 1 second. Where is it? Where is it? Was that long ago we talked? Okay. All right. Left to right is 9 1/4 inches or 234 millimeters. The up and down or front to back are 220 millimeters apart. The fifth hole is about 78 millimeters above the bottom or front holes, or about 143 millimeters from the top holes. Now, I don't think that adds up right, so somewhere in the middle is probably where that hole actually is. Those are the dimensions of the holes. The base is actually 15 inches front to back and 13 1/4 inches left to right. Oh, that's good to hear. Thank you guys. You guys are the real star of today's show. Okay, let's check out this. So the next thing I'm going to talk about here is not that. We're on to selfish stuff. We're on to, I call it selfish. I'm on to stuff for you guys. It's selfish for us all. This is the Simpit Dallara F3 series. We are down to the 7th of 8 races. Andrew Leach leading in the points with 258 points over Randall McGrew in second with 201. And Joa Antonio is sitting in third with 144 points. Scott Holmes and Jens Hartvig and Dave Blair all nipping at his heels, just a matter of points behind. So we do have a real good points race for that third position in particular with 2 races to go. Silverstone, the reason everybody... we talked about that, Waith. We talked about that the other day. 240 frames per second is what they're telling us, potentially for the PS5 version of Gran Turismo in the future. I think we talked about that on Wednesday's show, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Joa Antonio has us dialed in for this. Joa, what have you done to us? What have you done to us, Joa? Let me turn on the audio. Audio should be on. Yep. Skip ads. No, here. Not into the green stuff, dummy. So we're running at Silverstone. I don't like Silver. Come on. Now I'm starting to sweat. That doesn't help. I don't like Silverstone. That's where we're racing Sunday in the Dallara F3 series. See Brandon creeping up. I'm holding everyone up. No! Brandon, you can pay me later for that. Holy crap. Mother! Come on, idiot! Sorry, Leif. I'm just really screwing it up for you, aren't I, buddy? Not on purpose. I'm just doing my thing. Just sucking, kinda. Miss that line every damn time tonight. I'm just screwing with Leif's race because how long does this go on? Now I'm back racing with Ricardo. We have 3 more minutes of this. Not happy about it. Not friggin' happy about it at all. Total, utter fucking failure. I'll just start doing push-ups. Really? Max, it's okay. Oh, late. God. problem, no problem, no problem. Put the kids to bed. I've had enough. Ah, come on. I'm just gonna let this play. I can't stop it now. You game. I didn't get 35. I hit 38. Fuck you, Assetto Corsa. Send you to hell. This is the Simpit. I'm Shaun Cole. Sorry guys, I'm massively disappointed in myself tonight on so many. So Sunday, we're racing at Silverstone in the Formula 3 car. And this is exactly what happened the last time I raced Silverstone in an open-wheeled car. Nice shoes, though, I agree. All right, enough of that. Pretty funny. Thank you, Joa. Joa, do you need Simpit stickers? You send me your address. I'll send you stickers. Black, white, orange, or blue. Tom, were you the other one who queued it up? Joa got the perfect one, though. I'm not sure if that was the same link you sent it. No, you had the whole thing. So, anyway, Sunday is Silverstone. 1 p.m. is when we'll do practice. I'll be on Twitch Live for practice, which might be more entertaining. Who knows? And then qualifying in the race at 2 o'clock this Sunday. Only 2 races left. If you have been in the Simpit, if you're going to race with us in the future or you've been in the series, I am taking suggestions. Dave sent me the Corvette C6R as a potential car for next season. I want to do a poll to everybody who's been involved in the season or raced with us or interested of what we're going to race next season. And if I don't get suggestions, it will either be what Dave suggested or what I pick. So please send me any ideas you have at Shaun, S-H-A-U-N, at thesimpit.com. And that way we will pick a good combination for next season. Yes, those are golf shoes. Oh, I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry, buddy. Are they in this room right now, or are they in the other room? Yeah, they are, Huntsaker, golf racing shoes. I think that's everything. Only other thing I can tell you is tonight we are going to do a, there it is, Nicholas Huntsaker. Thank you, John Hill. John Hill bought those for me for the show. Thought they'd be perfect for the show. Something about maybe matching our color scheme or something like that, perhaps. Anyway, Simpit, we are going to do a patron practice event, fun run tonight. We are going to be preparing for next, this is the trophy. This is the trophy for next season for whoever, or next race, which is this coming week. Not tomorrow, but next Saturday is, or Sunday, is when we're racing the Simpit patron race for February. And this is going to be the winner's trophy. And we'll also be drawing a t-shirt. So one of the patron members is going to win a t-shirt. You want to find out how to be part of that crew and be on our Discord channel, head over to patreon.com/thesimpit. And you can find out more about that. So that'll be tonight. I'll be racing instead of airing, because for the actual race, I'll be broadcasting. Tonight, I'll actually be racing in the event. That should be fun, mainly just for fun, but you got to be part of the pit crew to be in on it. And then today on Simpit Live, we are going to continue going with the show. We're going to play a little more with those shifters that I showed you guys. We're going to play a little bit more with that, and we're also going to play with the wind sim project that I've been working on. So check us out at Simpit Live on Twitch. And of course, be sure to thumbs up if you like this show. thumbs down. If you don't, I'm okay. And if you want to make it better, send me an email telling us how we can do exactly that. Be sure to subscribe so you can find out when we have new content. And of course, check us out at Simpit Live as well on Twitch. That's going to do it for today. Get out there, do some sim racing. Have yourselves a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday with another edition of the sim racing news on the Pit Stop. This is the Simpit. I'm Shaun Cole, and I'll see you on the track.
Thank you.